Hey, so Dave's taking you guys on the walk around of our new titanium van. Today I'm going to show you the inside, so come with me. So first thing you notice about the Caravan door here, there's no vents. We have a gasless interior van. Now, Aussie Traveller door, to open the door, you press the little handle away from the hinges. Easy as that, very, very simple. The Aussie Traveller door's got two locking pins and the main one. Now when you close the door, the locking mechanism here to lock it, the handle, with the handle again, you push it towards the hinges. Watching this down here, Dave, locks it in. Now it also locks it in to this little mechanism here, so it makes it that extra secure. Now to disengage, once you've lock the door, to open the door, you just press the handle away from the hinges and it releases. Easy as that. To close the door, do that. You don't have to touch the handle, anything. Open it like that. So to lock these mechanisms in place, this is how we lock the door. Close it. Engage the locking mechanism, so turning that handle towards the hinge. Lock it and it sucks it in. Put your key in, turn it away from the hinge and your door's secure. To unlock the door, put your key in, turn it towards the hinge, press that and your door's open. Take your key out. Now to separate the door from the screen, there's a little button just here. Gently press that and your door opens, and then I hook it back using the hook. Just on the screen door here, we've got midgie mesh on the outside. On the inside we have a secure mesh, very similar to CrimSafe, keeps you secure while you're inside. So come on in. Just before we go all the way in, I love this blind. It's just a pull down blind, clicks in there, very, very easy. Open it up, spring mounted, and it just heads back there. So come on in, guys. Welcome to our new titanium. We'll start up this end with the bedroom. Full queen size bed. No need to pull it out, no need to drop a bolster down because it is the full size bed. We've opted for the upgrade option of the pillow top mattress, and I've also added a pillow topper on top of that, so we're extra comfy. Both sides are identical. So up the top, you've got a lot of space up top. Opening the cupboard, we've just got one shelf in here, so I bought some containers from Bunnings and I roll my clothes up and we put them in there. That goes all the way back. Behind there's a little nook. Now the little nook is actually separated from your clothes, so your clothes don't fall down and go into your little nook where you've got your phones connected and things like that. Closing that. Just up here you've got a bedside lamp, both on the same side. There's a USB in here as well, so you can plug in your phone, tuck it in there, plug in your tablet. Changes from blue to white, and you can dim it. So when you're on the white, if you hold your finger in, you can dim down the light. Very romantic. Down the sides, we have two drawers. So the smaller drawer sits on top of our larger tunnel boot. It's a long drawer, and I keep socks and jocks in there. Soft closing drawers as well. The second drawer is a t-shirt drawer, and that sits on top of our lower tunnel boot on the outside, so plenty of space for your t-shirts. I've decided this time I'm having two windows. I've never had two windows before. I've always had the full window, and I thought, why not? It's a privacy thing. If you're having a nap during the day, you just want to have this up and have this window open at the same time, it's a privacy thing. If you want to have this window open, have the breeze come in of a night time while you're sleeping, and you don't want anyone to, you know, come along and put their hands in, which they're not going to do anyway. You never know. But that's why I've chosen the two windows. Up the top here, we have the titanium dust reduction system. So to turn that on, Dave showed you on the walk around, there was two buttons in the tunnel boot to turn those on. So that positively pressurizes your Caravan when you're heading along dirt roads, the Gibb River Road, Central Arnhem Road, Oodnadatta Track. Whenever you don't want dust in the van, put that on and it'll push all the little air out or any little hole so you don't get that dust in the van. Up the top we have two Sirocco fans. right in front of each person lying on the bed. So if I'm hot, I can point this down on me, turn it on. It's got the timer. Turn it off. If I'm not using them, put them up out of the way. In the middle, we have one of our Fusion speakers. So when we're listening to the radio, we're listening to the radio in bed, it's right above our heads. Underneath the bed head here, you've also got 3 switches. You've got a complete off switch. So if you jump into bed and you forget to turn the bathroom light off or any other light, you press that off button and everything will turn off. The other button is for the bedroom here and the other one is for the bathroom. I did mention before the lights, but behind on the bed head there, you've got pockets, so you can tuck your laptop, tablet or phone into those pockets, or even a book. Over this side, we've got our diesel heater and diesel water controller. Now to turn this on, you just press the middle button there, and if you see the sun, that means our hot water's heating up, and it's pretty much instant. That's the room temperature in the van at the moment. It's 31 degrees. So it's quite warm in here actually, but the van has been closed up. And you can adjust the temperature by those up and down arrows. To turn the actual heater on, you press that little fan and you'll see the fan come on. So slow, medium, fast, auto. And then to turn it off, just press it again. And then to turn the whole thing off, you just hold it in. Off. We have a TV mount up the top here for our 27-inch Anglong Full HD Smart TV, which is sitting in the kitchen at the moment. We're just waiting on a 32-inch for out there, and the 27-inch will come into here. HDMI point up the top here, ready to plug into the TV, and 12-volt power as well. And that's the bedroom. I'll just lift up and show you underneath the bed. Little bit of space under there. We've got a few bags and things at the moment we're sorting out, and the fire extinguisher is tucked in neatly there as well. Okay, what we did as well with our bedroom, we added in this wall here and this wall here. We wanted to be able to section off the bedroom if somebody wants to have a nap, read a book, or just some privacy on their own. They can go in there, they can close the concertina door and just be by themselves for a bit. This concertina door just folds back and it velcros on. Light switches. All these light switches here are for the outside lights. These are my inside lights. They do actually come off like Dave showed you in the tunnel boot. Pull them off and you can punch it out if need be. Pop it back in, pop it back on. Above the door, we've opted for another pocket just to store some books and a couple little things. This is our Sat King system here, and what I've done, because of the blue lights of a night time, they're very, very bright. What I've picked up on Amazon is this very, very thick shower cap. I wanted something with a bit of elastic on, and I thought this is going to work. So of a night time, we just tuck that over like that and it blocks those lights out. Okay, this is our club lounge. Beside each corner we have a double power point, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As in each port, as well as your little reading lights like I showed you beside the bed, and our 2 Sirocco fans. We've put a magazine pocket on either side, one for Dave's computer and stuff and one for my things over this side. Above we have 4 cupboards for storage or food, so plenty of storage in there. Got knickknacks and medical stuff at the moment till we sort it all out. Little bit of food in this one. This one is the entertainment hatch. We've got our Foxtel box, PlayStation 5 and other bits and pieces. So this cupboard up here is the brains of the Caravan. It has our Victron monitoring system. It shows we're at 100%. We've got 3 fresh water tanks down the side as well as a grey water tank. Flip the screen to the right, you can see your water tanks a little bit more clearly. Keep going. We're bringing in 102 watts of solar using 44 watts. Up here we have the 2 main pump switches, one for everyday tanks and one for your drinking water tank. Fuses down the side here and a few other bits and bobs, along with the Fusion radio. A couple of power points up the side, and this is our main switch for the air conditioner. So that's that cupboard. On the roof, we have a Dometic Harriet air conditioner. So reverse cycle, heating and cooling. Back here we've got our smoke detector and another Fusion speaker. Okay, moving down this way we have our pantry and our Dometic 224 litre fridge. To show you the fridge, plenty of room in the freezer, and same with the fridge, plenty of room in the fridge for all your needs. In my pantry here it has 2 shelves, and what Dave's done is he's actually put some sensor lights in for me. So under here you can see one of the sensor lights. They're on magnets. We got them from Aldi. You can also pick them up, I think, at Bunnings. You just put them on the sensor, recharge them by a USB and then stick them on. But they're very handy when you're going into these little crevices where you can't see. Now, I've also put a lot of my stuff into just some Kmart containers just to secure everything when we're traveling, and that's working well at the moment. And this is the main stuff we use every day, like the peanut butter, Vegemite, honey, sauce, salt and pepper is on a little turntable, and that just sits at the front of the shelf. Next one down is a drawer. Bits and pieces everywhere at the moment. I'm still sorting out what I need, what I don't need, but it's a nice deep drawer for like your oils and things like that. Next one is a drawer as well, full of alcohol at the moment. It's just the perfect size for all those bottles. I've actually wrapped them in a bit of bubble wrap just to secure them when we're traveling so they don't rattle. Down the bottom here is just a floor cabinet where I keep my Dyson, dustpan brush. This one under the fridge here is our water pump. So when we travel, after we turn the pumps off above, we come down here and we actually make sure these are turned off as well. Just for extra security, we don't want water coming out. If we can prevent it, we'll turn them off. Turn them on when we stop. Other side of the kitchen here, we have the NCE microwave. I've put up some Fusion locks for my tea. Coffee machine on the bench. As you can see, brushed nickel tapware, stainless steel sink. Okay, we've got 2 drawers on this side. Just got bags and bits and pieces in there. Second drawer. Everyone's got a second drawer in their kitchen full of crap. Down the bottom here is where my air fryer lives. And toasty and a couple of breadboards. But a nice deep cupboard to fit that in. Under the sink, I've got tea towels and stuff down the bottom. Some wrapping, cling wrap and things like that. Also another little turntable with some bags and things on, and my dish rack. This is my little mini dish rack. If you want to know where I got it from, hit me up and I'll send you a link. It actually come from Amazon. It's just a cute little one, does the 2 of us. Cutlery stands up in here, it's nice and tall. For example, there's a spoon and the plates stand up. But with this as well, it lifts off the drain tray, so once water pools in here, tip it out in the sink, I just dry it off. But this one here is extendable, so if I've got stuff in the sink and I don't really want to dry it straight away, I can put my plates in there and just let it sit over the sink and drip dry. But that sits in there, all clean. And it just slides back in there out of the way. Stainless steel sink. Now this is another thing I found on Amazon, this protective mat. It is a little bit smaller than what the measurements were, but it has the hole in the middle, so I don't have to keep lifting it up like I do the Kmart one to be able to like get all my soap and everything down the sink. So that works well. A couple of little piggies here. We've got some friends, Aussie Globe travellers, Jared and Rach. These are from Dave. They are for Ryder and Ethan. Moving on. Up the top we have another 3 large cupboards. Okay, in this cupboard here, I've actually lined them, and then I've double lined them with the non-slip stuff, so hopefully nothing will move. Double power point. Also in here we've got the dimmer for the mood lighting, so if it's too bright we can turn it down or we can turn it up. Dave focuses on the mood lighting. There we go, you can see it up or down, up or down. And these things here are just the units for our Bluetooth lighting. Okay, next cupboard. We've added a shelf in this one. I plan to put a few extra containers up the top, just things that we need for the fridge, and this has just got a bit of paper towel and stuff at the moment. In behind the paper towel here we've got a double power point and the HDMI and 12 volt. So because we've had the range hood under here, they would not put a power point near the range hood for some unknown reason, so we had to put that up in a cupboard. So I've opted for this little hole here, so we just put our cords up there and plug in our induction cooker when it comes out onto the bench, or that's where the TV plugs into. Next cupboard, more food storage, and it's a shorter cupboard because of your range hood underneath. Now the range hood obviously has your fans and light. It's only a 1-speed fan and light. This is our 27-inch Anglong TV that will end up in the bedroom, and we're just waiting on a 32-inch to arrive, which will fit perfectly here. Okay, underneath the TV in this top drawer, this drawer was specifically made for the double induction cooker. So when I do want to cook, I just pull it out, put it onto the bench, I move it down this way, open the window, I take it outside, or I can do it here, and my cord goes up through the hole and we plug it in to that power point. And then when we're ready, all cleaned up, just pop it back in like that and close her up. Next drawer down is just a few small appliances, toaster, kettle, NutriBullet, that sort of thing. Underneath, pots and pans and a few little baking things. Nice deep drawer again. Back over this side, top drawer, cutlery drawer. Cutlery drawer was underneath my coffee machine, but I figure I'm here all the time, I'm cooking, I'm cutting up here, I want my knives directly below. Plates and bowls, we're just sticking with the melamine. No need to carry crockery. If we want to have a nice meal, we'll go to a nice romantic restaurant and eat off the crockery. Underneath, Thermomix cupboard. I do have a lot of paperwork here at the moment I'm sorting out, but yeah, plenty of room for your Thermomix, and behind that I've got a slow cooker. So very deep cupboard and fits in. Right, and that is the kitchen. Before we finish the kitchen, we've got that one secret cupboard I want to show you, so get down here, Dave. Okay, this is the shoe cupboard. So the shoes, thongs, whatever you can fit in there, fits in. So I guess you're all wondering where I got my Mickey Mouse rug from. I knew my measurements from here to here, and I knew my length, and I thought, oh, I've got to find a mat to fit, because sometimes it's cold standing on the floor, depending on where you are, you know, doing the dishes or cooking. So I just wanted something underfoot. We went into Costco and I saw the measurements on this mat, and it said 66 by 180. Perfect. So this was the darkest one that I could get. The others were very light and white. So I chose this one, and it's perfect for our spot. Now before we head into the bathroom, under here we have the diesel heater exit. That's where it comes out and keeps us nice and warm. Under this side of the lounge, we've got a ventilation because all the batteries are under here, and you'll see that when we put up the video from Custom Lithium, when Andy talks about them. Also under the club lounge here, we have our diesel heater and hot water system and the electronic breakaway system. So before we go through to the bathroom, I just want to rehash. If you're interested in these colours, this is a matte white cupboard, the natural Bordolino bench top, brushed nickel tapware, and the floor I've gone for the Odin, the dark lemonade. So also in our van we've added the shadow line where our mood lighting comes out of around the van, and we've put that bench top colour up there just to make it pop a little bit. So coming down this end, we've got our large ensuite bathroom. Plenty of storage space around the top. Nice deep cupboards, enough for sheets, towels, plenty of items, extra toiletries and things like that. We have our 3 mirrored shaving cabinets, So what I've lined these again, and I've got these little clear baskets just from Kmart just to stand stuff up in. Okay, underneath the shaving cabinets here, I put 2 fusion locks on, hand soap, and for our toothpaste we've got 2 double power points on both sides with USB-A's and USB-C's. Brush nickel tapware, another double power point and USB-C's, as well as your Sirocco fan in here for those hot days you just want a bit of air blowing on you after you get out of the shower. Underneath here we have a 3.3 kilo Aussie Traveller washing machine, top loader, and then we have plenty of storage. So in our top drawer here we've put all our cords, all our GoPro stuff, hard drives, that sort of thing, so it's easy access and we can plug them in up here when we pull up. Next drawer down is a nice deep drawer for extra toiletries, and the bottom drawer, extra stuff as well. Nice deep drawer, spare batteries, things like that. Over this side, double shelf cupboard, storage for toilet paper, your laundry items, or anything you desire. 3 drawers on your right. Top drawer is Dave's. Also, I've lined them, and we've got the containers from Kmart so you can put all your stuff in them and it doesn't slide around and not just a big jumble. Nice deep drawer under here, my drawer, and then a spare one at the bottom for some extra stuff. If you look on the floor, this is a Pillow Talk double-sided bath mat. It's 90 centimeters in diameter, so that gives you an idea of how big this bathroom is. Like, there's plenty of space. In the corner here we have a large corner shower with a full length mirror on the front. Opening up, nice and big, brushed nickel tapware, light, fan, and around the corner there I put some fusion lock to hold our shampoos and soap and things like that. And if you're wondering where I've got my clear mat from on the bottom, I think that's a reject shop mat, but I put that there because it just keeps the dirty feet marks off the bottom and helps it when you clean. This little thing here locks your shower into place when you're traveling, and if you do happen to get locked in the shower by any chance, you can turn it from the inside to get out. That's the shower. Over here we've gone with a window above our toilet. Some people that don't have a top loader washing machine have their front loaders mounted on the wall above the toilet. I've chosen the top loader because I love the top loader, so that's given us space for a window, just a little bit more airflow. Down here we've got a little cupboard behind the Ogo toilet. Just stores our toilet paper, a little bin and some spray and some cleaning products. But yeah, we have gone with the Ogo toilet, and we will give a review on this further down the track. But we're finding it so far, there's no smell, there's no mess, it's lasting a while. Been in the van 2 weeks, we've emptied the wee container 4 times. But at this point in time, no smell, it's great. On the back of the door we've got two towel racks. Now they're quite solid, they're actually pretty good. Also on the door here we've got 2 secure points for when you're traveling, you hook it back. But I find when we're traveling, the 2 points are better than one, because one, your door will move. This door doesn't move at all. It's really good. And that's our bathroom. So I just want to show you this little remote that also came with the van. It's a remote for the light system. So if you're heading out for dinner or heading out early in the afternoon, you can put this in your pocket or attach it to your keys. So when you come back, if it's dark, you can quickly press number 1. It'll turn the main lights on in the van. The others are outside, so 2, 3, 4 and 5 are outside lights. So if you're pulling up in your car, press a button and a light will come on. The off switch turns everything off. So if you're heading out and you think you're in the car already driving away, shit, quick, press the off button, it'll turn everything off. So guys, that's the walkthrough of our titanium S4 23-foot Caravan. Hope you enjoyed it.
Catches. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of our van. As some of you may be aware, we're currently in Japan, racing the go-karts through the main streets of Tokyo. Anyway, we've got some really good content coming out in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. We'll show you how we converted the van to 12-volt with our Starlink and attached it to the roof of our truck. Also, we'll have some videos on the batteries and custom lithium, and Space Tech and Anglon with the 12-volt TVs. All good information for you caravanners out there. It's that time again, joke time with Dave. Hey Roz.
Yes, Dave.
I renamed my toilet Jim instead of John. People are really impressed when I tell them I go to the gym every morning. Catches.